Good evening, everybody. You're very welcome back to the channel. So tonight, just don't have the usual style video. So just basically, it's a rundown, a catch up from what's been happening during the week, and just a little bit of news that we have from our business. So I'll tell you that later on in the video. Just a couple of minutes long here. Anyone who's into machinery will probably know that the Lamma show. The Lamma show in the UK is on this week, so it's probably the UK's largest machinery show that's held every spring. It's in the NEC in Birmingham. It used to be outdoors, it used to be in Newark, and I've gone to it a couple of times in the past in Newark, and it was always a brilliant show. I think with the weather this time of year, they decided the NEC, indoors in the NEC is probably a better option, and it's handy for people flying in and out. The Lincolnshire Machinery Manufacturers Association, that's the Lamma show. Been going since 1980, the early 1980s, and it has up on 900 exhibitors every year, and up on 40,000 guests. So it is purely a machinery-based show. There's no cattle, or there's no, stalls that you might see at the Ploughing Championship and stuff like that. So it is a really good show to go to every spring. My son Evan was over there. He spent a couple of days in the UK this week, touring around. He just sent me some fine pictures of some new machinery. A very novel, unique looking organic weeder that you can see there from the video. Very unusual looking. Slurry car there. Of course, most of the major Irish manufacturers make their way over to it every year. Valtra there with a smart looking tractor. I always like the look of the Valtra tractors. I think they're a very smart looking machine. Obviously they come in different colours, but they are tractor that's starting to stand out there now, and they're getting a bit of a following. I do think they're a very smart looking tractor. What else was there? The new case, the new quad track 715 quad track. Yeah, an absolute beast of a machine. We're not going to see too many of them in Ireland. The UK will most definitely see their fair share of them, and of course then across the continent and in the US. What else was there? Just look at the usual rundown of stuff. So he moved on then, I think today or yesterday, they were at the JCB Centre, the visitor centre. I got to see a lot of interesting stuff there. Talk about the history of JCB, where they started, where they came from very humble beginnings, from the Mark 1, the backhoe loader there, their first hydraulic loaders, their load-alls, everything basically down through the history of it. Also there on display is the tractor, the fast track that Guy Martin broke the world speed record for tractors in the land speed record. From a few years back, so great to see that. So that would have been an interesting couple of days. Thankfully, the weather has been brilliant this week. Great frost out. It's always a great time of year when you see frost coming, nice and dry. Great to see machines out moving again, stuff getting done. We got 50 acres of wheat over the weekend, so that's the last of it wrapped up now. It's great to have that done. It's a great time of year. Great time of year to be out and about, and the evenings are getting longer, so it's bright and nearly after 5 o'clock now. Just on the business, our own business ourselves. So I get on here every week, I talk about machines, I talk about mechanics. So as people know, I have my own business. So part of the business that we have, we appraise machinery. We go out and look at machines for people who are interested in buying them. We will appraise them. We do pre-purchase inspection. We do small on-site repairs and stuff like that as well whenever I'm available. So anyone who's interested or has machines and you're in the market for filter kits and oils and stuff like that. Now, I've sold filters and oils for years and years. I did stop it a couple of years ago. Before, when I moved to Galway, I kind of had a restructuring of the business and stuff like that. So back full swing now. I'm hoping to get this off the ground. So anyone that's interested in filters, filter kits, for all types of machines, now I'm in a position to supply and sell Donaldson filters. So anyone that knows Donaldson, they're probably the largest filter manufacturer in the world. They make OEM filters for the vast majority of manufacturers. They make nearly all of John Deere's hydraulic filters, air filters, stuff like that, for case as well. Most of the major manufacturers, and not just for machinery either, for industrial use as well, for generators and stuff like that. So I can supply all types of filters for them, filter kits, at a good price, at a reasonable price. Also, anyone that's looking for oil, hydraulic oil, transmission oil, back end oil, engine oils, lubricants and greases. It's an industry that I'm very familiar with, that I've been in for a long time. So now I'm in a position to also supply Luke oil. So anyone who is looking for Luke oil, any type of oil, any type of brand, any type of spec, not any type of brand, any type of spec, I do Luke oil. And I have access to Fuchs oil as well, to a certain degree, Fuchs oil and Luke oil. Now, Luke oil would come with approvals from nearly all of the manufacturers. It would meet the specifications and have approvals from most manufacturers. So yeah, that's just something else to add. If anyone's interested, if you're looking for filter kits for Massey Ferguson, for John Deere, for anything, for a compressor, for a generator, for whatever you have, give me a shout. We do have a website in the pipeline that we are working on. We will be pushing that a little bit more down the line. But in the meantime, yeah, I'm out over the weekend filming Massey Ferguson 100 series. I'm out filming JCBs. So yeah, a busy weekend ahead. Hopefully the weather stays up. Thank you to everybody who watched the recent video on Harry Ferguson. Yeah, I got a great response to it, a lot of great comments. And it seems that my information was okay. There was nobody complaining any of us. That's always good. So if you haven't watched it, if you haven't seen it, go back and look at it. If you haven't seen any of my other previous videos on JCB or on anything, just have a flick back through. And anyone who hasn't subscribed yet, I really would appreciate that subscription. It just takes a minute, doesn't cost you anything. Just hit that subscription button. It will help this channel greatly going forward. So yeah, that's it for tonight. I will be back on Sunday with a proper video, and I will see everybody then. Thanks for watching.